Welcome to House to Home. It's been a while. We are going to take you on a tour of the Stone House, as we call it, Stony. We have really come to a close on this project, and we should be because we've got some people moving in on Saturday, so time is coming down really close. We got to do a few things. Got to put the garbage disposal in. We got to finish a few cabinet doors. We want to take you on a tour, show you around, show you all the cool things we've done. This is a very cool house. It's been one of the toughest projects we've ever taken on because that's how old houses are. And I probably ought to get started. So let's get this started. Where is Andrea? Andrea, where are you? Hey,
I'm already here.
Oh, you got it?
Yep,
okay.
I
You
got
just
it.
go ahead and
Thanks.
put that garbage. All right.
Will do.
Here, you need any tools? You gonna be all right?
No, I got it.
All right,
Thanks.
get after it. We'll see you later. We'll be right back.
If you're ready to replace your bath or shower enclosure and want a professional installation, stop by Advantage Glass Plus in Haze. Select a standard or customized enclosure, framed or frameless, with hinged, pivoting, or sliding doors. Give your bath some personality and style with patterned glass available in many textures including obscured, clear, and rain. Let the glass experts from Advantage Glass Plus create your new bath enclosure. 1005 Vine in Haze. Find our ad in the Next Tech directory.
Glassman Plumbing, Heating and Air. The choice is perfectly clear. For plumbing or HVAC repair. For over 50 years. We're the name you trust, the name you know. Glassman does it all. When the air won't blow or the water won't flow, give Glassman a call. Glassman Plumbing, Heating and Air. The choice is perfectly clear. Glassman Plumbing, Heating.
Since 1892, Heartland Building Center has continued to provide
Northwest Kansas with superior customer service and quality products.
Offering high-performance windows and doors.
Beautiful cabinetry.
Floor and roof trusses.
Storage sheds, lumber, and decking.
everything for the professional and the do-it-yourself homeowner.
With a full line of hardware.
2 superior paints and stains.
We've got it.
At your locally owned and operated Heartland Building Center, Haze, Stockton, and Russell.
You see their trucks all over the area. The name, JDR Painting. They're getting great reviews for great painting jobs. JDR Painting, respecting your home and your business with great painting results. JDR Painting, a new way to get a little, medium, and big painting job done. You can even book your painting jobs online to be done when you want it done. Schedule it now at repaintkansas.com. JDR Painting, a new and refreshing way to paint.
Do you have a drill bit that's like inch wide?
You mean drill bits like?
Well, I've got a chair that broke.
You mean drill bits
And
like
I'm-
these?
Yes.
Those are called paddle bits.
Paddle bits.
Oh, I think we're back.
Oh yeah. Hey!
Hey, how are you? Yeah, that's a paddle bit. And it's a
Okay.
paddle bit because it looks like a
Paddle.
paddle.
Go
Yeah, I
rolling
mean,
down
exactly. Like roll your boat gently down the stream.
Might have to borrow one.
Life is but
Yeah, I'm not singing
You're not
with
singing
you.
with me?
No.
How about, hey, I got a question. If you're from Germany, you speak German.
Ja, natürlich.
Not, So why is it from when you're why is it when you're from France you don't talk France?
Well, actually, if you're from Germany, you speak Deutsch.
Deutsch. I thought a Deutsch was something you
No,
put on a
don't
sandwich.
even. Okay, I thought you were going to say something. Let's keep going.
Okay.
So we're here in the house, which is really close to being finished. Kind of exciting.
You know, in several episodes, you've gotten really good at putting us back on track.
Yeah.
Instead of
I've learned.
Thank God. The Deutsch. Okay, I will keep on track. So I'm sorry, continue.
Yes. So everything's coming together. Even the color schemes. I'm impressed for a guy. You have good color choices. Yeah. Missing a few things, a few doors. I saw a toilet downstairs yet, but otherwise, the end is here.
The end is almost here. Thank goodness. I love doing this kind of work, but I want to do this work in a different house now.
Yep.
I've reached my limit of coming to the stone house on 19th Street. I think you reach that every now and then when you're doing these kinds of projects. You're like, I'm ready to tear into a different one.
Yep.
This house has been a big project.
I know you've changed the plans a couple of different times, and even
man,
halfway
plans?
through the process, you're like, well, let's do this
We
instead.
have plans? There's been no plans. Man, okay, let's start with the outside.
Yep.
Outside, not when I say completely redone, not completely redone, but we redid all the exterior siding except the stone.
Right.
We added on a master bedroom onto the back, redid the back patio.
Cut down all those bushes up front.
We tore out all the trees out front, all the evergreens that were out front, so cleared and opened the front. We put on new garage doors with new cedar posts. Man,
roofing? Did you do any roofing?
We re-roofed the back side, but not the upper part. Let's walk into the house. We redid all the heating and air is redone.
Wow.
So we have 3 high-efficient heating and air. And some people say, why would you want 3 units to maintain instead of 1? Well, it's about zoning.
Right.
Each heating and air. Remember when we were up in the attic? Yeah. There was actually heating area in the attic. We brought down to the 2nd floor so it'd be more accessible. We put the big hole in the floor. We put another heating and air down there, and all new sewer lines, all new electrical, all new electrical entrance. Ran all new, I shouldn't say we, MISA, all new electrical circuits were ran to every single room.
And that was because it needed it. It was.
Yeah, the electrical had
date.
to be updated.
Yep.
I mean, there's no way you would do this much work and then not do the stuff, I think wasn't it Robert Riedel? What did he say to us, that you should stay focused on the cosmetic things?
Because a lot of people want to, and you would probably be a victim of this too. You worry about the guts. You worry about the really important stuff, and you dump thousands of dollars into brand new water heaters and brand new heating and air conditioning, and just all of the systems that go with a home. And to you, as the homeowner, you feel good about having everything inside of the house that's new and working great. But if you can't get them in the door to even look at your house because of the overgrown lawn or those old shrubs or other issue, peeling paint around your windowsills, they're not even going to get to your brand new heater. So there's a lot of things that you need to do that help appeal to shoppers, just to at least get them in the door, get them looking and considering your property, and maybe $1,000 towards some touch-up paint or landscaping would go a lot farther than taking out a water heater that's already heating the water. It's just 9 years old.
Right. Robert, he's a silly goose, because we should stay focused on the mechanical. See, that's my side. I like the mechanical stuff. It's what makes me all giddy. Driving around town with a new furnace in my back of my truck, strapped down like it's a motorcycle. That's what
I saw you driving around with a cast iron tub. There, you finally came around to getting a cast iron tub.
I did get a cast iron. That's another house, which we can't wait to go show you.
We'll get to that. Okay, so all new in the walls. Everything's new. Insulation.
Yes.
Yeah, saw you getting tired.
We blew insulation in the wall. We isolene foamed the crawl space. We rebuilt the garage doors.
Oh, I'm not sure what's going on.
We built all new
over
cabinets.
Here.
I'm tired.
You built. You didn't just order and put in cabinets. You built.
We built our own cabinets. We had to send Eric, little short Eric that works for me, that was in the very first episode. He made a flying trip to Wichita yesterday to pick up
these?
The American walnut countertops, which I think are so cool.
Yeah, you guys put a great finish on them.
Yeah, I mean, compared to, granite, I've seen, for mica, but for a house like this, no.
No.
So to do the American walnut in here, very, very cool. What else?
Let's see.
The latches, I took some time to find the right kind of latches for me.
Yeah, you closed up stairwells. There was that stairwell where you're knocking your head on things. Windows.
There is no way we can finish in 1 minute. He says 1 minute. There's just no way. Hunzafoot. He held up 1, meaning we got to quit in 1 minute. There's no way we can close.
There's so much.
There's so much to talk about. We put in new windows, new picture windows, new ceiling fans, new switches, new switch covers, new cable, new garbage disposal.
There isn't a room
new
you
floors.
didn't touch.
No, every square inch of this house, every square inch of interior, exterior, we had to do. And people say, why do you do old houses when you could build a new house in less time and less work? And that's a good question for a therapist that's out there, maybe watching, that could maybe figure.
I think we've had a therapist here a few
wait.
times.
He's right. Patty Stull's going to join us.
Well,
So we could ask Patty about like redoing old houses and stuff, because I
The
know
benefits of
I've
it.
seen Patty on a few ladders climbing up. But matter of fact, I think
Boy.
Patty Stull has a roofing company, doesn't she? Maybe.
that might be news to me, but
Maybe.
she definitely
It's
knows.
Patty. It's called. It's
about
like she drives
homes.
around in a van. It says Patty and Crew. You. I could be fibbing just a little, but don't call her and ask her if she has a roofing company. But do a call her and ask. I hope people call her and ask her for a bid. That would be kind of cool. But sorry, I got a little off track.
Yep, again.
So it is so good to have this house done.
Yeah.
And
It
I
turned
cannot.
out
Yeah.
amazing.
All right. When we come back, we're going to talk to Patty Stull, Coldwell Banker. She's going to set us straight.
When that garage door doesn't open like it used to, then it's time to call Strobel Door and Repair of Russell. They'll travel to almost anywhere in Kansas to repair or replace garage doors for residential or commercial applications. The crews from Strobel can replace your garage door, adjust it, and can replace or fix your garage door opener. Call them and set up your appointment today and save on that frustration. Strobel Door and Repair of Russell. Call 785-483-7665. That's 785-483-7665.
I'm Jennifer Tepfer, and I found my new home at Williams Real Estate.
I'm Jerry Wilson, and I found my new home at Williams Real Estate.
I'm Jennifer Johnson, and I found my new home with Williams Real Estate.
We found our new home. Let us help you find yours.
Williams Real Estate, for residential or commercial. 1011 East 27th Street in Haze in the Eagle Business Plaza. Or you can see them online at williamsrealestate.net.
Western Supply in Haze has been working with local contractors and homeowners for over 25 years, providing faucets and fixtures for new home and remodeling projects. Come on into Western Supply and let their in-house consultants work with you. Western Supply has 2 brand new showrooms full of ideas to meet all of your kitchen and bath needs. If you can dream it, we have it. Everything from one-piece and multi-piece showers to bathroom tubs and tops. It's all right here.
Come see us at Western Supply, 1207 Cedar, Haze.
Your house, you've painted it, fixed it, you've insured it, paid its taxes, and you've loved it. We think it owes you big time. So at Bank of Haze, we've made it easy to take some of that equity you put into your house and turn it into cash you can put in your pocket. And with that cash, you can do anything. With Home Equity Line of Credit, we'll make your house pay. And it's about time.
Building better ways. The Bank of Haze.
Building better ways. The Bank of Haze.
Hey, welcome back to House to Home. Andrea and I, it's been a while since we've done this, so I kind of forgot your name almost called you Larry.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
because I'm
sorry.
such a Larry.
Yeah. We are joined today by Patty Stull from Coldwell Banker. And Patty and I, we go back a long time.
We sure do.
And you go back into real estate, I mean, almost back when they were mud huts.
Pretty much.
I mean,
about 31 years.
I'm not saying roll. You have a lot. You have a lot of experience in real
I
estate.
sure do, and that's why I love it.
I mean, you have. I would guess there's some houses in Haze and around that you've probably sold multiple times.
You're correct.
From
Very
people
true.
moving in, moving out, because that's what happens.
That's true.
Houses become homes, and they become houses, and they become homes, home back and forth. Well, we're standing in what was the Hoover House or the Stone House on 19th Street, and a lot of history here in this old house. And we were kind of visiting about how I don't know what the percentage of homes would be that are new or newer that sell in our market in Haze. But I would say the large majority of houses are ones that have been around a while, wouldn't you?
Of course, I would say so too. And so many people miss the beauty of these older homes. That's where the treasures are found. The memories, the little nooks, the little crannies. It is so important to keep that within our city. New is not all good.
Right.
New is wonderful. You can't knock the fact that this property is brand new and everything is perfect. But in the real scheme of things, when you can nestle down in an older home in front of your fireplace, or you've remodeled a certain area, there's a sense of peace that very few people experience that until they go into an older remodeled home.
Yeah, they see the character. I always,
Right.
when I come into an old house, first thing I think about is all the Christmases and Thanksgivings and
Exactly.
the good times and the bad times that
Yeah.
are, it's what makes a house a home.
Certainly.
Is all that stuff. And
Right.
how when you take somebody into because I'm kind of a connoisseur of the house that's completely outdated. I walk into a house that's that's been updated. I'm like, no, there's just nothing for me to do here. But when you take somebody into a house that is outdated, it still has the 50s shag or the red Elvis wallpaper, or, you never know how do you take people through that? I mean, how do you guide them through to see what they could do?
Oh, that's a lot of fun because, it helps if you have the experience to do this, but I raised my girls in a 100-year-old stone house out on the farm, and it's so easy to get people excited. Now, and granted, we're all different. A lot of people, they need something entirely different, but a lot of families want to have that feeling of togetherness. And for example, when colors are outdated, for example, that really wild orange and that avocado green and that shag carpet, I tell them, I had that. I thought I was the cat's meow. I had everything
Well, you
I
are
wanted.
the cat's meow,
I wanted it so badly.
Yeah.
And then I start showing them, but just think, look what you can do here. Knock this wall out here. You can make this space a little larger. You can design something that fits your family. And pretty soon they're caught up in it. But the problem is we don't have enough of that type of house, and you're finding it hard to find something that's affordable so that you can afford to put
Right.
50 to 100,000 in. And then again, there's that threshold. Do I buy older? Do I put my time and my love in it? Or I just go buy something that's remodeled and I'm done. So I just think there's a need for it.
Yeah.
And many more people love it than you suspect. They just don't know how to get there.
Yeah, I found too when we were looking for a house that I
Right.
wanted an older home and I didn't mind fixing up a little bit because it was in the mature neighborhood
Right.
with trees and things like that you just don't get with the new build.
Well, and the newer homes are absolutely gorgeous and they're beautiful, but they come along with something called a special tax. That special tax pays for the sewer, the curb, the gutter. Well, that can last 15 years. And 15 years times that beginning, it translates into an awful lot of money if it's $1,500 to $2,500 a year. So you take that times, you won't have that in an older neighborhood. It's done. You're paying general taxes for the size of your property. The size of the lot's very important. So there's pluses and pros and cons, I guess you should say, on both sides.
Yeah, and you bring up a good thing about trees. You
Yeah.
get into the older parts of Haze or any town, and you find the big mature trees, and in these areas the roads are a little smaller and a little tighter. One of the things I love about old houses is my house on 17th, my front porch. A lot of the newer homes are more geared towards living in the backyard.
Correct.
Where a lot of the older homes are geared towards living in the front yard.
It's very true.
And
now rules have changed. And I think we will see a shift for people looking for that older home where they maybe can add a room, change the suite here, add it or whatever. Here's what's changing. The rules are you no longer can just plant your front lawn to green grass and say, I'll have grass from the basement walls to the sidewalk. There are rules that you have to have X amount of gravel, rocks or whatever, less grass because of watering and that type of thing. So here, you can have the grass that you love and you can have the maturity of the trees. You can't possibly build a tree or plant a tree today that's just going to be this huge, gorgeous tree in the 5 years or 10 years. It doesn't work that way. So you are right. The landscaping is a key element that makes people feel at home.
Yeah, because landscaping changes a house completely. You have a house sitting on a barren lot, and you put landscaping else, so it's like, whoa! It's like having a living room with no carpet. You put the carpet down, everybody loves the living room, and all of a sudden, and another cool thing about these older homes is, and I think I've been with you when you've been showing houses. First thing we do, we'll go in there, pull that carpet back, and you see if there's wood floors.
Definitely.
Back in the day, they put the wood floors in. Then they, the people were like, well, they came out with the carpeting, and so they covered it all up. But to find that old wood floor is pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, and it is so much fun when I'm showing houses, and that is about the first thing we try to do. We don't want to disturb anything, but we gotta know.
Yeah.
And I go, well, as long as it's 60 and below in
Yeah.
age when it was built, we're going to find something special. And generally we do.
Yeah.
It's not touched. And a lot of times that wood floor is absolutely in pristine condition.
Yeah.
It's never had wear and tear. So I watch people grin all the time with that.
Yeah.
They're excited.
Yeah.
And wood floors are so popular now. It's totally gone full cycle. Everybody wants it someplace,
Yeah.
if not all
Yeah,
floors.
yeah, almost a lot of times the whole entire house they'll do wood floors. They'll throw down rugs and different
true.
things. Well,
Very true.
it's cool having, I mean, somebody around like with your kind of experience, because you just have been, you've been on every block and every street and
Literally.
I mean, literally you've been around the block, and I say that in a good way.
I love it. That's what I love about my job.
It's very cool. It's cool having you here, and it's been cool having you walk through the house and see what what Eric and I and Misa and my students have done, because this has been a really, really cool project for us, and it's been a big project. We started out, well, we're just going to do this, and next thing you know, like most house renovations, they get bigger and bigger. But thank you for stopping by.
You're very welcome. When I pulled up a short while ago, I go, I have never seen this house. I drive here all the time. What's the deal? And I come in and I go, oh my goodness, I was here a long time ago. All of those trees are gone.
Changes.
And I want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's a
Thank you.
treasure. And
Thank
God
you.
bless you for
Thank
all your
you.
talent that you
Well,
share with all of us.
We love doing the old houses. I need a psychiatrist because I do love old houses. But,
I'll just join you.
You just
Thank
exactly.
you so much.
Thank you for. We'll be right back, and I almost forgot what to say.
I know.
I know.
It's been
So what do
so
we
long.
say? We'll be right back.
Inspiration, it's all around us. You just need to know where to look. Investing in your house is one of the best financial things you can do for your family. At First Assured Mortgage, we're inspired by you to help you find the best loan for your needs. Come and see us at First Assured Mortgage, where we're locally owned, and we'll meet you anytime, in the evening or during the day. 785-621-4447.
After a hard day's work, there's nothing quite like enjoying an ice cold beer and biting into a juicy Q burger from the Golden Q and Haze. The Q offers 12 beers on tap from the ice cold Blizzard beer system, poured at a chilly 27 to 30 degrees. When it comes to burgers, the Golden Q is the only choice. Try the Q burger or one of the many specialty burgers like the Bacon Extreme or 4-cheese double cheeseburger. If a burger's not your thing, a delicious sandwich or bowl of homemade soup is waiting for you. And remember, if the game's on, they're open. The Golden Q, 8th and Ash and Haze.
Why go anywhere else but Horizon Appliance and Electronics for quality name brand appliances like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Maytag, plus many state-of-the-art electronics such as Samsung, LG, and Sharp TVs, plus America's most recommended mattress, Tempur-Pedic, even Traeger grills. A full selection of quality appliances, electronics, and mattresses all under one roof. Horizon Appliance and Electronics in Haze, open 7 days a week.
How cool is this? The old sliding barn doors. These doors actually came off of an old garage down on 7th Street, I believe.
A garage?
Yeah. These were the kind of doors where there would be 3 of them and they would roll on a track.
Sideways?
Yeah, so they would roll into the garage.
Oh,
And you'd
interesting.
pull them, yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen a garage door like that.
I know, kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
A little older than you, maybe.
Yeah, maybe just.
I think there's dirt on here older than you.
Well, that.
Dirt is old. Comes from the earth, which is like 73 billion, 2.6 million.
I don't think that's even a
3
number. 3 hours.
Oh.
Okay.
My cord. I'm dangling. I got some spaghetti hanging out of my pocket. Nothing professional about this.
I think we got a.
I don't know. Hey, you know.
Jeff isn't going to make it.
I know. I did want to ask you something. So we did the opening segment. We sat on the counter together. I wonder if Patty noticed, but I'm wearing a new cologne today, and it's called Mule. Have you noticed? It's kind of
Are you sure it's new? I'm pretty sure you've been wearing that forever.
Okay. I'm not going to get serious, but I'm going to try to get just a little more serious about all this. Wow. Okay. So you installed the garbage disposal.
Yep.
Oh, did you put it in right side up? Because it'd be worth it.
I put it in whatever side got handed to me. You know,
it'd be bad if you turned it on and food comes shooting out instead of going down.
What? You don't want food on your ceiling?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm not living here, so I don't care. We've talked about the house and all the different stuff we've done, and the amount of work that goes into these old babies is
always more than you expect.
It's more than you expect,
but
is right.
More rewarding.
Way more rewarding. You get all done, you sit back in today, and you're having a good old beer, and you're like, "Wow, we did that."
Yep.
Eric was here earlier, and we were putting those countertops in, and he was just beaming. He's like, it was cool because this is his first whole project like this, and for him to see it from beginning to end and be such a big part of it, and the detail that he puts into it, and that's why I love working with Eric, because I think I finally have given into the fact that I'm going to do a few more of these houses.
Eric has decided that, or you?
No, I've decided. I think all along I keep saying,
this houses there for a while.
I'm done. I've done too many. Next thing I know, it's like, maybe we should buy a trailer. Maybe we should, put our tools in a trailer, because we've spent so much. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to tell everybody back there, and I'm going to tell Hunzafoots back there something. The first thing we're going to do with the next house we do?
What's that?
I am buying a tool bag for each person. So I'm going to have 3, maybe 4 tool bags. And in that tool bag is going to be an assortment of tools that's going to be numbered to the bag. So the bag is number 1, hammer 1. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
A utility knife, a crescent wrench, a pliers, a set of screwdrivers. And here's why. Because I spent an enormous amount of time in this house trying to find my tools.
That sounds like us.
Oh wait, when you've got 4, you've got 2 students helping and Eric, and
you just need to have a tool bag for each room.
Each person. This is your bag, and I hand it to you and
You're
say,
responsible for your tool
yes,
bag.
this would be just like your heart. You're responsible for your heart, and you're going to watch over your heart, and you're not going to leave your heart laying in the living room or in the attic.
If it goes missing, don't steal somebody else's
Whoever
heart.
gets this house is getting in probably like $700 worth of tools in the crawl space and the attic insulation. I'm sure there's a few screwdrivers in the walls. I don't know, but we're going to get organized on the next house, because when you've got that, when it's just me, I keep organized, but when you got multiple people, I know. And you caught that, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I tell you what, it's come to this house came together really cool. It's really cool. The old sliding barn doors.
Yeah.
These old doors are very cool, to the bathroom and the closet, and a lot of good stuff. It's been a good project. We're going to go on to another one that we're going to share the next time, and it's another stone house, which will be very cool.
Yep. Older than this one?
Much older, actually, about 40 years older.
Wow.
Has a very cool story. But thank you for joining us. Hey, we will be back in just a couple minutes with If My Walls Could Talk, and Our Walls Will Talk.
Midwest Energy is a cooperative, meaning that our electric and natural gas customers are also our owners. Serving nearly 92,000 customers in 41 counties in central and western Kansas, Midwest Energy's employees are proud to bring you safe, reliable, and affordable energy services. Learn more at mwenergy.com. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative, making energy work for you.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Gable with Technology Integration Solutions. Call us today for a free estimate and let us see how we can simplify things for you.
It's not hard to figure out why Western Stone & Haze is so busy these days. Since opening their doors in 2008, their motto has been a simple one: offer a high-quality product in a very timely manner. Take a look around. Their work speaks for itself. If it's important to you to have someone call you back, getting the job done quickly, professionally, and on budget, then give Western Stone a call to book your project today. With everything manufactured on site, Western Stone products are built to outlast the competition. Western Stone, just east of Walmart in Haze.
You never know where life is going to take you.
Everybody has a dream. Amelia Cafaro hopes to share her unique vision with the world.
The work that I have is a reflection of how I feel.
American Family Insurance is helping protect what she's achieved so she can fearlessly go after her dream. To find out how our auto, home, life, and commercial insurance can help you, visit amfam.com
For
today.
auto, home, life, and health, see American Family Insurance Agent Whitey Cole of Haze and Ellis.
Oh, Andrea, it's a nice afternoon on the porch. Moose.
It is.
Sit down, Moose. Can you sit down? Sit down. Hi, buddy. Sit down.
And we got Ellie.
And we got Ellie chasing the ball. It's a beautiful day.
It
If
is.
my walls could talk, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What should my walls talk about today? What do you think?
I don't know. We talked about how everything's, the whole house. It's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
But the rewards.
The reward is you. Yeah, the reward is big in the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
And isn't that how, when we think about when we go through loss or any kind of loss, and loss is multi. It goes in every direction. Even illness or when we struggle, the amount of work, the amount of focus it takes. I think people forget. When they go through a death or a divorce or any kind of loss, what people forget to do is take the time to address it. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Because it's easy to, it's like we're already busy, we already have our schedules full, and we're doing all these things, and then all of a sudden something happens and we just kind of like pile it on top of, or we don't ever deal with it at all. We don't, and I don't like the word deal with it, because we don't really deal with it. It's something we have to work through, and so often we don't take the time to grieve. Do you take the time, like when things are going, do you take the time to sit down and like come sit on a porch?
Yeah, for me it's more, taking the dog for a walk, because there's no distractions, no.
A little slimy there.
Yeah. No TV, no electronics, you just really quiet. We usually go, walk on the paths.
Oh yeah, so just take some time to, and so often, it's like, let's go to the Stone House. Think about it for a second. Had I not invested the time, had Eric not invested the time, had Misa not invested the time, that house would not be done.
Right, and it would still be hidden behind those trees, forgotten.
In chaos.
In chaos.
In chaos. And we could have gone over and addressed it a little bit, and a little here and a little there, and then we end up with exactly the amount of effort we put into it. And just like grieving, and just like when we go through any type of struggle in our life, I know that Blake's death was tough, but it's when I really stepped back and took the time to address how I was feeling. Guys were not supposed to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are supposed to be strong and tough and all these different things, but the heck with it.
Yeah.
Because, you've talked about you and Josh being able to talk, and that is so important in any relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, it's important to find somebody that you can trust.
Right.
That you don't just tell the surfacey stuff, you dig down. I always call it deep grief diving. You dive down, you go down and you talk about it, and then you come up for air. And she loves that ball, I'm telling you. She works hard, just like we work hard on houses.
Yep.
But I think one of the things that I love about my porch on this house is the fact that I come out here, and so often I try hard to leave my cell phone in the house and just come out here, bring out a beer, sit back, watch the cars go by, hang out with my buddy Moose over here and Ellie, because she just loves to chase that ball, and really process the day, even if it's been a good day. Think about it.
Reflect back.
Yeah, like what could I have done different, or what could I have done better, or maybe I had a great day, but how could I even make it better tomorrow?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh? I'm glad you're here on the porch. Have you been on the porch before?
I have not been on the porch yet.
Well, we should almost open a beer and celebrate.
We should
but
do
maybe
that.
we shouldn't. It's time to go back to
I was going to say, I do have to go back to work for an hour and a half yet.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
If my
Thank
walls
you.
could talk, my walls will talk. My walls will always talk. And one of these days, our walls are going to be talking from another stone house. We can't wait to show you. Have a great week.